Welcome, lovely people. It's a beautiful brand new day, you know what I'm talking about, and something special, something spectacular. I've got good news for all of you. This president from Botswana, I like what this man is doing.
We have failed. This country shouldn't be where it is. This country shouldn't be in debt. There's no way. It is unjustifiable. I cannot, by the life in me, understand why we are where we are. I cannot. I refuse to embrace this unpleasant reality. I refuse. I am a persistent objector to this conventional and mundane existence. And so if we accept that we have failed this country, all of us, because we thought that diamonds are coming, they will keep the revenue from the diamonds will keep coming, and whatever else, it's always going to flow. Over the years, if you've been there for a long time, you must hold yourself guilty. It's a mea culpa.
Now, I believe that everyone is following Ibrahim Traore's footsteps.
Because it means you have been complicit in the failure. If it wasn't Ibrahim Traore, you've contributed
I wouldn't
immensely.
be hearing that this country,
and that's why
this
perhaps
African
people are saying you should be fired.
Because they are saying gold in the
we
country.
shouldn't be here.
This country is taking in charge of its mining company. This country is now processing its own resources. Ladies and gentlemen, today I woke up to see that the president of Botswana, President Duma Boko, has signaled a significant policy shift in Botswana's mining sector, emphasizing that the era of exporting raw materials is coming to an end.
And I have said, I want to change this country spectacularly in 3 years. So I don't have 10 years. I don't have 5 years. I don't have 6 months to decide whether or not and go to court. No, I don't have that time. People, yourselves need accommodation. And if I'm going to submit myself to a process that will take me 10 years to deliver accommodation to you, then I would have failed you, and failed you spectacularly. So what do we do?
So at this point in life, Africans are opening their eyes. Now they are trying to tell the whole wide world that now we are going to process our own raw materials, extract them, and when it has been processed, we can sell it to the world.
And put your hands out.
Both.
Both. You have to have both. And
What?
so this is the 2,492 carat stone.
Yes. So, Your Excellency, you can see. Yeah, I can see the look. It seems like there's some that are glued together. PS and Deputy PS, come. You mind this resource?
In the lab, I mean, this is history in the making. This is 2,492 carats worth of diamonds that have been produced in Mother Earth. Botswana benefit from these stones. None of us here can say we haven't benefited from the Botswana diamond. So for me, when I talk about 2,492 carats, I'm thinking of empowering Botswana, provenance, making sure that people understand what our diamonds actually do for Botswana.
Hospitals.
Hospitals and everything else.
Yeah.
So even if we have cobalt that we can use to make batteries, we will get the cobalt, we will convert it, process it, and make it battery so that we will sell it to the world rather than selling the raw material, coming to buy it for like $20, go and make battery, process it to become a battery, and come and sell it to us for like $200. Now, we are not going to do it that again. So I chanced upon this news on LinkedIn by Danny Goodson. Yes, he is the CEO at Strix Africa Group. He is white. Yes, he is white. And he posted this: "No mineral will leave this country unprocessed. President Duma Boko." Now I read, "All diamonds will be cut and polished locally." All diamonds will be cut and polished locally. Now you know how much diamond costs. Even if you want to buy a diamond ring, do you know how much it costs? But you'll be surprised to know that they were probably buying it for maybe $2 or $10. But when it's being polished, you buy this same diamond ring more than £500, £1,000, £200,000 and over. So he's saying that all diamonds will be cut and polished locally. No copper concentrate will be exported. All will be processed in Botswana. Now I read, President Duma Boko has signaled a significant policy shift in Botswana mining sector, emphasizing that the era of exporting raw minerals is coming to an end. Speaking in a consular meeting in Ramosa this morning, President Boko announced that government is working to reconfigure the country's minerals and mining landscape by implementing a robust local beneficiation program that will transform the national economy. Now, in quote, "We are moving to a point where no minerals will leave this country without being processed," President Bamako said. "No diamond will leave the country raw, and all will be cut and polished here. No copper concentrate will be exported without local value addition." He explained that Botswana's minerals deposits are often polymetallic. Mining a single ore body can contain several valuation metals such as silver, gold, and rare earth elements. In quote, "Under the current setup, when we export raw concentrate, we lose out on recovering these other minerals. That must change. We want all of them to be processed here," he emphasized. To realize this vision, President Boko stated that the government will introduce the necessary legislation. "We will bring the laws required to make this happen, and when we do, nothing will stand in our way. We are going there."
We need to ensure that there's transparency, there's openness, there's accountability in each and every process that we undertake. No doubt that is not negotiable, and that there is no corruption. And so people say, when you acknowledge a failed system and you say, whatever we do, we must not do this one. He say he's trying to give tenders to his relatives. I want you to know my relatives. Just check. You know them. You need to know them so that you can track whether any one of my relatives has any tender. You need to ascertain, you need to be sure about these things. So that when these allegations are flung about, because one is seeking to move from an entrenched system of corruption to something that offers us some redemption, yet you are able to interrogate the allegations. And we must interrogate the allegations together. And so it's going to be very critical for us to find ways of moving away from this corrupt system and engaging in a different one that we can monitor and track, one that delivers results timeously, within budget, no corruption.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are going there. Now Africans are coming up. We are tired of these imperialists. We are tired of neo-colonization. We are tired of exporting raw materials. Like, the exploitation is too much. You are buying it for $1 and selling to us for $100. That is insane. So as a result of that, we are going to develop a law, a legislation that will not allow any raw material to leave this country without it not being processed in the country. So they are not going to allow any raw material to live in the country. And when I heard about this news, I was so happy. I was happy because, which means they will retain most of the money in the country. So right now, if they process the raw material, they might be able to sell it for maybe $100 instead of $10. And that is 90% increment. And this will boost the economy of the country. So I'm hoping that all the African countries will start having this same mentality. It took only one brave man, Ibrahim Traore, to do this. Right now, they have almost naturalized all the mining companies in the countries. All the mining companies belong to the government. They all belong to the government. So if Botswana is able to do this, I believe that it's going to benefit them. Now, in other news, the president of Uganda, Museveni, was saying that they are not going to touch the gold in the country until the Ugandans are able to process the minerals or the raw materials on their own. So they are trying to end exploitation. They are trying to end this exploitation by the West. And ladies and gentlemen, I like it because we are getting there. And the way he was emphasizing it is the part that I like. They are going to develop rules and legislation that will protect these ideas. But in the end, you might see that there is this African uncle from the government authorities who want to get all the money for himself. He will still do illegal means to allow these people to come and take the raw materials from the countries without not polishing it in Botswana. But yeah, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as usual, I came across this on the internet and I came here to share with you. The name has always been R6, and peace. I'm signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video. Yeah, share it to your lovely family people as well. Bye bye.